Welcome to the Lotus Goddess, Divine Love. Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're doing well and staying safe. Welcome back everyone. Welcome if you're new to my channel. I do Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, Twin Flame Journey Charm readings. Let's begin and just keep in mind that this is a general reading. So I thought for this reading, I'll do something different. Just give me 1 second. Put this here. So we're going to focus on Divine Masculine. And I'm going to ask a question. It's Friday night. How's everyone doing tonight? So we're going to do a different kind of reading. I'm going to see what does Divine Masculine feel about Divine Feminine. So it's going to be mixed. So it's like different messages. Haven't done this in a while. Okay. This is Divine Masculine who was something about, they were very prideful, ego, prideful, stubborn, and once this Divine Masculine started to let go some of the old about them, so things that used to maybe hold them back, that prevented them from emotionally expressing what they needed to express to you, I see here this masculine started to realize things about themselves when it comes to loving you. This realization made them feel very shocked because the extent or the magnitude of the love that they feel for you is something that they didn't really see themselves doing, not only for you but for anyone. This is a masculine who may have never imagined that they would feel this way for anyone as they do for you. So I see here that it took time for this Divine Masculine to let things go that were of the old. So this could be like beliefs, patterns, habits, whatever it may be. But I see here that it was something that this masculine was consistently doing for a long period of time, that they were used to doing whatever that was. One of the reasons could be out of comfort. Another reason is because it's something that they know. Another reason, what I'm getting here, is that the idea of doing something differently required a lot of work, so I might as well continue to do what I usually do. So it's kind of a lazy feeling here because they know that in order to start anew, it requires work. And it's like, I rather not put the work in and just continue to do what I always do. But how is that working for you, Divine Masculine, right? That's the question. Something that you've been doing for a long period of time. What was the result from that? I see here, whatever it was, the result was not what Divine Masculine wanted. The result is not something that they imagined for themselves. They are basically dissatisfied and disappointed with the results that they received because of something that they were doing for a long period of time. I see something about the feelings that this Divine Masculine has. They are connecting their feelings with Divine Feminine to the divine. They see divine feminine as somebody who is very pure, very loving, very caring, a blessing from the divine. They see you as somebody who's connected strongly to the divine, to God. I see here that they might see you as somebody who's very, some cases, very religious, because I see here someone who is very religious here, someone who strongly believes in God, that there is a higher power out there. And this is something that makes them feel, at first, I feel this masculine may have felt that, okay, like this divine feminine is connected close to the divine. But now when they think about you, they get emotional, like more like goosebumps, because they feel like that is something so beautiful, so precious, so sacred, like something that should be honored. They see that as something very unique, loving, caring, nurturing, and having that connection to the divine, having that something, it has to do with, I'm getting something about it has to do with today's world. Like divine masculine seeing you as someone who is so divine in today's world. Like this masculine may be comparing in a way that it's like other people that I know are not as authentic or as pure or as if you have directly just come out of nowhere. It's like, where have you come from? You are out of this world. You are so different. And this divine masculine seeing that in you. It's like I'm meeting all these people in my daily life, but you you go beyond what I've ever seen or experienced, or are you even real? So I see here that this masculine gets emotional over you. They feel honored and blessed. I see are honored, blessed, they feel lucky. Lucky. They may be even saying this word to themselves. I feel so lucky I met someone like Divine Feminine. That someone like Divine Feminine came into my life, entered in my life. And they are well aware that somebody like you, when you entered their life at that time, they are well aware that they were not ready for anything like that. Meaning that they were not ready for that unconditional love that you were giving to Divine Masculine at the time. It's not only you, Divine Feminine, it's what you were radiating. Your purity, your authentic, your true authentic self. What you were radiating, your light, your energy. This is something that this Divine Masculine was not used to. They might not know what it was, but they felt it, they sensed it. So, not being in a relationship with you at the time, stepping away from a relationship from you at the time, at that time, they felt it was the right thing to do, because some of these divine masculines may not have felt worthy of being in such presence. So, can you imagine if this divine masculine was in a low vibrational energy and divine feminine was carrying this light, this divine light, right? This beautiful divine light, this pure light. It's like, how can this divine masculine stand before the divine, right? This is a divine energy, divine light. They're going to feel this urge to pull away, to draw away. It's like I if, what I'm getting is something about feeling ashamed, like I can't face you, I can't look at you. The visualization I got is like this divine masculine going like this and turning their head away. Like I can't see you, I can't face you, I can't look into your light. And this is why this divine masculine pulled away. And when this divine masculine thinks of you at this point, they feel very emotional about you at this time. They feel that they are so blessed and honored, so lucky. It's like when you look up into a sky and you see a shooting star and you're like, wow, I just saw a shooting star. Like, what are the odds of that? The timing of that? I just looked up and now I can make a wish. So it's like that moment, that experience, they never thought they would experience something like that in their life. And when they met you, you were not only a feeling of like you being out of this world kind of thing, but it's like they didn't think someone like you even existed, because you were something that went beyond their heart's desire, meaning that what they imagined in a partner, in a soulmate, what they thought, like in their mind, they could have said what kind of soulmate that they wanted, not knowing the terminology of twin flames. They may have visualized or imagined their soulmate as somebody who has certain qualities, but when they came before you, when you came before them and you two met, it's like, wow, this person is beautiful. This person is so different. And beautiful, I don't mean, you know, only the physical appearance. This is like your overall beauty, who you are, the way you talk, the way your demeanor, the way you think, your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding, your compassion, your love, your devotion. All these beautiful qualities about you. This is something that is so rare, that this divine masculine, I feel like they had to shake. This is the visualization I got. It feels funny, but this is what I got. I feel like this masculine like shake their head so much. It's like I have to wake up from this dream. This is a dream. It's like, wake up, just splash some water on my face and just wake me up. Like, this is not real. This divine feminine is not real. It's like as if they've seen their dream come to life, and not only what they dreamed of, but it's like you were much more greater than they could imagine in their soulmate, what they felt their soulmate should be. I was looking at this reading, and then I was drawn to something very specific and guided to share this, because something about it, it's like it needs to be said. This is what I'm going to share, because it's like, just focus on this specific thing at this moment. So what it says is that divine masculine, for some of you divine feminines who have a question as to why it's taking so much time. Ooh, I feel this overwhelming energy in this reading. So for some of you divine feminines who are feeling, why is it taking so much time for masculine to understand, or why is this journey taking so much time? There is a message here strongly for divine feminine here. Shows here that your bond is unbreakable. Some people may say that it can be broken. I don't see it here. It shows here some people may say that the bond can be broken. between divine masculine, divine feminine. I see here that the bond always remains. Even in separation, even if one chooses to not be a part of the journey, they want to move on in their life. But I see here that the bond always remains. Okay? So that's one thing. It's all free will, right? It's free will. Whether the person, what whoever the counterpart is, if they choose to be on this journey, continue on this journey, or they decide to go on their own journey, right? But the bond still remains. Okay? So another thing I see here, which was very overwhelming to feel, is that the question being asked, why is it taking so long? Some of the divine feminines who are questioning that, why is it taking so long for this reunion, for this, because each journey is different, right? Each situation is different. Why is divine masculine not understanding? Why is it taking so long for divine masculine to see the truth? Why is, the questions go on and on. Okay, so this is it. This is what is showing that, saying specifically to look at. Divine masculine has chosen, okay? Divine masculine, so not in the 3D. This is 5D, okay? This is like beyond the physical form. Your divine masculine has chosen to take on not only the lessons that they needed to learn, the heaviness, the pressure, the sadness, the overwhelming emotions that they had to endure in this journey. They have not only taken that on, but they have taken the things that were meant for you as well. Okay? So I'm not saying, so I'll be very clear. I'm just thinking, how can I show it to you? Just give me one moment. How is the best way I can explain this? Just give me one moment. I'm going to be right back. Okay, I'm back now. So I'm going to draw it on here. So this is DM, okay? My stick figure. And then this is DF. So we just go with the energy, okay? Divine feminine, divine masculine. Whether you're male or female, just take as it resonates. So your divine masculine, this is not in this lifetime. This is what they have chosen to do. There is this heaviness that they feel, right? Whether it be, what is it called? The dark night of the soul, the the spiritual awakening, the heaviness that they feel, the doubts, the worries, the lessons that they have learned, right? This is what they experience. Divine feminine has had their share of experiences as well, right? In this lifetime, from the separation, from you two separating. Now, I hope you guys can see this. So now, not in this lifetime, not in the 3D, your divine masculine, prior to entering 3D, you two in agreement, right? Divine masculine has decided something that divine feminine would not be aware of. They have decided to not only take on this, but they have taken extra. This, so when you think you went through this, right, a fair share of stuff, and you notice your divine masculine was going through this, oh no, see, this is where the pen has to be funny. And you knew that your divine masculine went through stuff. Your divine masculine had also had to do a little bit other stuff because they are still not awake, right? They are unaware of the connection. So this is two. But there was something else that you were supposed to do as well. But your divine masculine, because they have already agreed to this and you have agreed to this masculine has taken something else from you. So this is a heaviness that was meant for you here. That was meant for you here. But you didn't know about it. Your divine masculine has taken. This is why it's taken so much time. You see? This was something that your divine masculine did unconditionally. This is not in the human form. This is something that I'm seeing here that your masculine had to endure, and is showing that now is the time to mention to some divine feminines on why it's taking so long. Because not only did they have to go through the awakening, right? The dark night of the soul, and so did you, right? But it took them this as well because they were unaware of the connection, right? And some of them are still unaware of the connection, so they had two, and you were supposed to have two, but they have decided to take that as well because they have a lot of love for divine feminine here. This is something that they have chosen to do without the knowledge of divine feminine, the energy of divine feminine. This is of the 5D. See, so that's the best way I can explain it. I just see this heaviness over here. This heaviness, the clearing out, it's overwhelming for this divine masculine. It's like taking on the pressure of not only what they're experiencing, or about what you were supposed to experience. And it's like, yes, divine feminine has grown, has evolved, right? Has moved on, moved forward. And then here's divine masculine going through one, their, dark night of the soul, releasing whatever habits, behavior, whatever it is that they have to experience, right? Karmic situations, karmic people. And then they have to go through it in the dark. So basically, even if they become more aware of certain things, they're still in the dark, right? And then third, whatever divine feminine was supposed to also experience or endure, it's like you went through what you need to go through, and then you became aware. You became aware of the journey. You became aware of your counterpart. You became aware of your divine masculine, the terminology, the journey, the connection itself. But your masculine is not aware. And not only that, they are still experiencing the things that some of them should have been your experiences. It's like they taken on your homework assignments. It's like divine masculine, divine feminine, you both had homework, right? You went from, you went from high school to college, and divine masculine is still doing the same stuff in high school. It's like, I want to go to college too. Divine masculine's like, I want to go to college too. But it's like, no, now you have to do all the extra work that was meant for divine feminine to do. And keep doing what you need to do. It's like divine feminine had to do, I wouldn't say less, but it does feel like that though. It's not to say that you didn't experience what you experienced, right? The intensity, of course, we're all in this journey. We all know what it's like. But this divine masculine, this reading, like they had to go through some stuff. And I feel like divine feminine will not even know, and some of them may never know. Why? Not because they won't meet or something like that. It's more of like this would be a decision that the divine masculine makes. This divine masculine, this reading, is somebody who will really, it's like they want to protect your energy. They rather you never know. And some divine feminines out there might be like, yeah, we're together now, or um, divine masculines opened up about a lot of things, but I don't think that this masculine will completely open up. There are some things that they will keep with them forever because this was something that they chose. This was something that they did for your love because they loved you. And I see here that there won't be any like discussion about it. This masculine will keep it to themselves. They will share what they need to share. Like say if you do reconnect, you to talk about, what you've been up to during the separation. If divine masculine tells you about the karmic situation and some things that, they experience in their life. But the depth of it, like I feel like the heaviness that this masculine felt from within, that is something that they will never speak of. The importance of sharing this message, it's highlighted here that it needs to be shared because I see something about not not everyone thinks about it in that way, about how much the divine masculine actually goes through in order to fully heal. And I don't feel like the healing will be complete. It's more of like to heal enough so that they can reconnect with divine feminine. So to fully heal themselves in a way where they can reconnect with divine feminine, but not fully heal from whatever they've experienced or had to learn during their journey. You see, there's a difference. This divine masculine heals enough to reconnect with divine feminine, heals fully to the point where they are able to have that connection with divine feminine, but not fully heal from within where they can forget or undo whatever they have experienced. You see, it's like it will always be there. I don't think it will affect them. It's more of like they don't want to talk about it. This reading, I see that there's a lot of love, intense love for divine feminine, that even without divine feminine even knowing, they are protecting your energy. They don't want you to worry about them. They don't want you to worry about what they went through, what they're going through. This is a very selfless reading. And even if this divine masculine was selfish in the past, I see here that the more that this divine masculine experiences certain things, the more that they become more selfless and more concerned about the connection itself. It's like how can I do things in a way that will be better for divine feminine? It's like so that divine feminine doesn't worry, so that divine feminine doesn't know about things that maybe will bother. I feel like they are concerned that you will be bothered by the things that this divine masculine has experienced. This is the experience, it has to do from within, it has to do with the spiritual growth, the spiritual journey, not the experience of, I feel like the experience of like things of the 3D of their lifestyle, that's one thing, that's another story. But what I'm talking about here is more of internally. This has to do with their spiritual evolving. So it's like in order for this divine masculine to actually become a stronger version of themselves, they had to go through this. And I don't feel it is what is known as the dark night of the soul. I'm using that term, but I don't feel it's that. I feel it there is something else there. It's kind of like the divine is like, read between the lines. There's something else that you guys need to see. There's something else that is there. It's not just about the awakening for this divine masculine to see the connection that, oh, this is my divine feminine, I'm divine masculine, and we're in separation. We've been doing the back and forth and the coming together, disconnecting, reconnecting kind of thing. It's something much deeper than that. And this has to do with the divine masculine agreeing to take on what they needed to take on in order to fully evolve into who they are meant to be as the counterpart, as divine masculine in this twin flame journey with you. They've taken the responsibility of it prior to them knowing. So prior to them in the physical form, this is something that they agreed upon beforehand. Wow, I haven't done a reading like this in a while. So whoever this resonates for, I don't know, some of you might feel like this is something different, but this is the message that came through, and I thought it was an important one to share with all of you. So if you like my readings, please subscribe to my channel, leave a comment below, and thank you all for watching. Have a beautiful day, everyone. Bye.